The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Brendan Coleman, local guy from the Johnson City area. Spent a year at prep school. We evaluated him in high school. He was really pursuing the highest level of play by going to the prep. We were fortunate enough to land him on the back end of his prep experience, and think that when you consider his size, his length, his skill set, he really has an unbelievably high ceiling, maybe as high of a ceiling as him in the signing class, and maybe one of the things he brings to the table like nobody we've had since I've been here is he's an incredible passer at 6'7", 6'8". His passing ability is second to none. So we think that depending on how he transitions this first year, he may be a guy that can step in there even as a freshman and give us some good minutes. Chris Clayton, very sort of unique situation. Was going to be a 2018 grad and ended up coming out early, and we happened to be right place, right time. He plays summer basketball for a former Eagle, Kevin Feltner, and so we had some knowledge of Chris, and we just feel like we sort of stole one here. 6'8", 230, but can shoot it. Unbelievably bouncy, can play around the basket. High upside, and to go along with all that, he's an incredibly good guy and will be a good teammate and fit here very well at Carson-Newman. Nick's another local product from Knoxville Farragut High School. He was arguably one of the better scorers in Knoxville area basketball the last couple of years. He's a big guard that can shoot it, can pass it, and we want to give him an opportunity to come in here and see if he could, if those things he did in high school could transition to college, and if he could add some of that scoring punch to our roster. So we're excited about the potential there. We love Grant Teichman. He's a guy that we wanted a couple years ago. We lost out on him on the first time around, and he went to another school, another college. He's been there a couple years, but he's leaving there and reached out to us, and we feel like we're just so fortunate to have him. Even though he's going to be a first-year guy in the program, he's a veteran in terms of experience, and he's a guy that we feel like from day one will impactfully add to this program on multiple levels, on the floor, off the floor, in the classroom, in terms of building our culture, and we're looking at him as a veteran from day one. Kellen King, Nashville product, led his team to the state tournament this year. He's an interesting guy because Kellen has grown 5-6 inches in a matter of just a couple of years, and has put on 50+ pounds in a matter of a couple of years, and so he's a 6'4", 190-pound guard that has got the mindset and the skill set of a point guard, but he just great student, big-time basketball IQ, diverse skill set. I think he'll fit in here in a big-time way at Carson-Newman. We feel like the future is very bright. I think his college basketball can be very bright once he quits growing and sort of settles into himself and then adjusts. We got high expectations for Kellen. It was funny because you lose Sawyer. Andy Barnett was still a part of what we were doing, but of course he had health issues, and we brought in a big class, and you consider what we lost. But we had been sort of tabling some money and waiting for a better time, and I feel like we've enhanced our roster, not only in terms of their skills as players, but I think we've enhanced it in terms of who they are as people, and their willingness to buy in and be a part of something bigger than themselves. So I go into this year very, very excited about the way things look for the 17-18 season.